All right, I think we're live. Let me check. I'll get on here. All right, looks like we're live. Okay, per last week, what we told you last week, this is so right here, rebellion. This is the truck we talked about. Now he's on on our space. And what you just saw in the opening. So what you just saw in the opening is basically the rebelliousness of children of Israel here in Great Babylon, America, because we warned, okay, Jake, about the abomination that is being fed to the children of Israel. And yes, so Jake choose not to. So I'll lead the ancient Paleo Hebrew first. All right, Shalom. All right, we're going to get started. All right, gonna go ahead and face direction of these group beats. All right, dinner plans. All right, going to put a first one. All right, Yahweh, Bashem. All right, the Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Shalak, Rayam, Wa, Anashim, Wa, Mashapadium, Wa, two-thirds, Wa, Wadium, Wa, Abibinawa, Babakasha, the water, the Yad, so Wa, Aman. All right. And as we always do, before every street camp, all right, we're gonna get a face east. Hold on a second, yeah, I gotta make sure we got it. Okay, then we're going on it too. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. All right, and within the Palo HD, gonna go ahead and utter Mashina, Kabwadim, Lahasiponium, Shah, Rabakab. All right, many double honors to the apostles, elders, and Sheriff Israel, along with the like-minded Sequani, will honor the cause of the all right, push the town out in the faith there. Shalom, honor salutations to Yasha Dawada, sanctioned even for the house of David, representing the 144,000 elected governing body of the house of David, along with the rest of the one-third elected men, women, children of Israel. All right, and we are here, once again, on the highway of education and attitude. All right, to prophesy against Mount Seir. All right, the biblical identity. All right, the biblical identity of the self-proclaimed white race. All right, the Edomites. Okay, that rules this world. We're seeing a Job 9 chapter and 7 precepts. Okay, and also more importantly, all right, to prophesy about the gates of Jerusalem, like it says in Isaiah 52nd chapter. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, Israelite foreigners. All right, the law of tribes of Israel. All right, the same lost sheep. All right. Slash law of tribes of Israel that Yahweh Shai spoke about in St. Matthew 15th chapter. Okay, around the 24th verse. Okay, the only nation he died for the remission of their sin, including indulging in uncleannable food. Okay, another wickedness. So we're within Pride Month. Okay, we know that pride is one of the 6 things the Heavenly Father Yahweh completely despised. I get Proverbs 16 and 18. Actually, I'm trying to get Proverbs 6 and start around 6. See that? Because pride is unclean spirit, man. And this is why, 2/3, okay, the 2/3 of Israel are have a contrary mindset to the righteous order of the right destruction of the Lord. How about you? All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, down verse 16, and reads, These 6 things does the Lord, how about Shem Yahushai, hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, a hands that shed innocent blood.
Real quick, You know, like I said, like I mentioned in verse 16, when I mentioned 7 on abominations, and 7 is symbolic of completion, man. See, so the evil that completion includes evil that Yahweh Bashim and Shai used to punish the wickedness. Okay, okay, where he will render evil upon evil people, like it says in Psalm 34, the 34th chapter, man. Okay, Psalm 34 to 37 chapter. Okay, what it's saying, second Ezra 7 chapter. We're supposed to do the things that would put us in the best position to avoid that evil. Okay, that judgment. Okay, like that judgment that happened. Like that judgment that happened over there in what that Indonesia, with the train derailed. Yeah, India. Okay, and it was about nearly 300 people got put to death, and the Elamites of the nation of Elam over there. So the Heavenly Father is constantly bringing judgment on them as a further, as a further ensign what he's getting ready to do to the rest of the wicked doers, man. That's why we just had speaking of ensigns, there's a strawberry moon that took place last night, man. And always lines up with St. Luke the 21st chapter, man. How the watchmen of Israel would have looked for these signs in the heavens, the firmament, okay, to further dictate or indicate the perilous times we were living in, pursuing 2 Timothy 3rd chapter. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief,
Verse 17.
a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
And see, Jake has always been known to shed the innocent blood of the prophets. Jeremiah, or in the book of Jeremiah say, you know what, basically in a roundabout way, you know, he's saying, fuck these people, man. And then the Heavenly Father Yahweh told him, lift not up a prayer because they're brute beasts, man. Jeremiah the 5th chapter, around the 26th verse to the 28th verse goes into how Jacob become more abominable than the natural heathen, man. Because we have inherited we have inherited a Gentile like mind state, man. Like it says in the book of Corinthians, man. All right, go ahead,
He says, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that running and swift and running to mischief, and false witness that speaketh lies. He that soweth
right? A false witness is mainly a false prophet, you know, pushing down of a heresy and coming to God's faith, like the mark of the beast of sin, or the mark of the beast is an Edomite woman, a Shedamite. You know, you can go up the rectum of your woman. All this madness that these women should post.
These are the 6 problems that this struggle man is going up.
Okay. I mean, meanwhile, you know, the devil,
what they call Pride Month.
Yeah, we're in the beginning of
this is why the Lord already started this place.
Exactly. Right here.
Right here. Pride. You got these sodomites, these faggots, okay? And you so-called blacks and Native Americans, Latino, you accept that lifestyle.
Right.
Because you yourself are feminine, the men are feminine, the women are out of order. This is not the lifestyle of what the Lord Yahweh Shai, who the word they called Jesus and the Christ, okay, born to his people. Who the so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos. But most of you men are doggone weak. Okay? Get $2 and rub between your doggone fingers and you shot a finger to somebody. The Lord made it very clear after 21 and 28, okay, that we are at the bottom of this society, okay, these are the curses that were brought on the children of Israel because of our wickedness and our iniquities, okay, our lack of discipline, okay, but you rather bow down, kiss the ass to the oppressor who's the devil, who the Bible has identified, okay, as the devil. We the Edomites, Esau, so-called white man. Can't get the insurance and start by. Right around with those doggone devil sheep. Don't understand that this man is ready to kill you at any time right now. Right on.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Okay, folly is a madness to this world, man. You know, based off the wisdom knowledge of this world, man. You know, predicated off of this Western philosophy, biblically known as the wine of fornication, man. That they should be drunk off of, man. That reminds me of which includes this Rainbow Coalition, man. You see, that's why the Uganda, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, publicly spoke against this this faggot agenda, man. All right, they said they're not looking to condone that. You know what I'm saying in their country. And speaking of that,
why they going in, this is why they're going into the we call it they said basically they actually put you in prison for like life. They catch you actually now, like marriage and stuff like that because they understand when you follow the ways of great Bible in America, okay, it's only leads to doggone death. When you look at our people, like when you look at our doggone people, why do you think our people are so? Look at our women, 5'2", 300 pounds. Men, okay, how appear like doggone women, walk and wind their ass like doggone like women, feminine, sensitive, okay. Bold to stand up against Jake, but you wouldn't dare be bold to stand up against Esau. So I'm curious to see how these young men, okay, are going to respond when Esau step up. Right. They're not going to respond that way because that's the spirit of great Babylon America. Right.
Yeah, this is speaking of pride. This is on SEMA4.com. It says, meet the world's first openly gay president. Latvia's parliament on Wednesday elected former Foreign Minister Edgars Rinkevics as president, making him the first openly gay person to hold a position in any country. And what country is that? Latvia. Yeah, this the devil right here. You can see it. Any of y'all can see this, man. You know, it's not coincidence. You know, this came out. This came out during Pride Month, man. But they're pushing this agenda heavily, man. Go ahead, Tom. Because it's a further stepping stone of wickedness. You see, and that's also why down in them communist countries like China and Russia, they're apprehending people, man, or incarcerating people overindulging in this madness, man. See. Case in point. So it's actually not a coincidence that Latvia, is one of the countries that is pushing this madness because Latvia, the country of Latvia is a NATO country, and NATO is a military machine of Esau Edom. Okay, for the prophesied in Revelation, the 12th chapter, part of the dragon's angels, messengers that will fight Yahushua and his angels. See what I'm saying? So they know that Esau knows that he has but a short time, so he's enforcing this agenda, okay, that much more rampantly on the world. And that's why it came out on AOL Corp platform on NBC News. NBC News that said pregnant transformer man stars on cover of Glamour UK's Pride issue. Man. These abominations that they're pushing in Great Babylon America. Okay, Great Babylon, America. All right? The great land of confusion, which is America, meaning bitter. Okay? So these devils know that they have but a short time, man. So enforce a satanic New World Order agenda, which includes this rainbow coalition, man. That's why every time you turn around, they're promoting it, like in this Sprite commercial. What the fuck does the Obey Your Thirst theme of Sprite or the beverage itself have to do with this rainbow coalition, man? Using these products as such or as crutches to further promote their madness. That's why I came from the gym earlier. Got rainbow colors all over the fucking place, man. See? This is the time which we're living in, man. All right?
But there's 39 says that you of their countenance go witness against them, and they declare their sin a Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. And here you got, what is the name? Jamie Foxx? Right now, we know exactly why he's partly blind, okay? And he has a tumor going on like that. But we also know the history of Jamie Foxx along with these other, like Kavanaugh and all these other guys. Okay, they're fruitcakes. See, that's the thing about it. If you have a lot of undercover fruitcakes, okay, so-called black man, Latino men, are fruitcakes. A lot of them are fruitcakes, undercover. Okay? And that's how they get these Hollywood deals. So they're gonna bow down, let Esau, the devil, so-called white man, rub their nutsack, harass them, maybe take your wife and go have sex with them. And Jake is real comfortable with that because he wants that filthy Newport. Showing you just how low level these niggas are here in Great Babylon, America. Soft as doggone cat food, man. See, because they don't stand boldly against wickedness here in this place like doggone lions. Okay? I don't front and hide behind your weapons, Jake. Your weapons are useless. Okay? Your weapons are useless here in Great Babylon, America. Okay? This is the reason why if anyone says, well, this is so-called black man with a doggone piece, you saw sending down nearly half of the doggone the PD after one Jake.
Get shot. You get Isaiah 44:7. All right. So this is what we're out here for. See, this never fails. Now, right now, I just see two back-to-back people, Puerto Rican flags in their windshield. I always see a plethora of them every time I come out here. There's mad Ephraimites around here. That's very spiritual.
They're proud. You know? This is Isaiah 44:7. It says, and who as I shall call and shall declare it and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people and the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto them.
So what things are coming, man? Okay, that expected end. Let's speak to understand. Right? Kingdom of heaven under the second holy covenant. Okay, but we have to fight for it. That's why Sirach 4:28 it says, strive for the truth and to death. Okay, his ministry is not a plaything, man. That's why despite the Jake's talking about how what about fun, having fun? You got to be spiritually retarded to make such a statement in the times we're living in, man. Because first of all, there's a balance. It's not like, see, that's a Christian mentality also. See, a Christian will use that kind of so-called Christian, use that kind of sentiment to justify, being wicked, man. Oh, why can I eat pork, man? That's not fun. Why can I commit adultery? That's not fun. Why can I smoke weed? That's not fun. There's two gods I can think of, and there's truth right now that are justifying smoking weed. That's abomination, man. Now, if you got cataract or something and your so-called position of no value tells you to do that, then you got to do what you got to do. But otherwise, Jake, if you're smoking this shit for recreational purposes and then justifying, it being lawful, you're out of your mind, man. You're being deceitful, and you're trying to be slick to the Lord, man. When herbs, first in the Genesis first chapter in the book of Sirach, and some of the precepts, it reveals that herb is supposed to be consumed by the mouth, man. Okay, not inhaled. That's why when you inhale something and you cough right after that, that's your body coughing up the toxins, man. Because we're not supposed to be smoking things, man. Case in point. But that's grievous. That's grievous to Jake. That's why the law. That's why in the book of 1 John it says the laws are not grievous to the laws are not supposed. They're not supposed to be grievous to us, man. See what I'm saying? But Jake is stiff-necked and faulty-minded, man.
Well, it says right now. This is what this says. This book of Leviticus 11:7 says, and the swine, which called today's pig, though you divided the food and be cloven footed, yet you chew it not the cud, he's unclean to you. And it says,
real quick,
of their flesh.
Make point. Like it says in the book of Job, it says, I believe it's in Job 14:4, it says, you can make an unclean thing clean. You know what I'm saying? And what it say in Malachi, the lines of Malachi 3:6, the Most High Yahweh, the Most High God Yahweh is the same today and the same tomorrow, man. So if he said this was an abomination, okay, then it's abomination now, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the swine, doing the body of food, is cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch, they are unclean to you. And now it goes into the fish, okay, the sea. It says, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the water, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have no fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Here's the reason why you have diabetes, obesity, okay, heart disease, all sorts of ailments that is rampant, okay, among so-called Black Americans and Latinos. Because why? You're disobedient, hard-headed, stubborn niggas and spicks. I'm going to just bring it out to you just like that. Okay? Yeah, and this goes on with the kingdom called Great Babylon America. God said not to eat shellfish. It said not to eat, okay, in the corner at the bottom of the sea, because those are basically sea cockroaches. It said to eat what? With fins.
Yep, right.
Okay, scales.
Right.
Even Esau's biology come and let you know that the fish secretes toxins by its scale. That's the reason why tuna has a lot of mercury, because it's a predator fish that does not have scales that can flake off. Shad is an abominable fish to eat. But even though it has fin, it doesn't have the scales that flake, say like a grouper or like a porgy or snapper, red snapper or something like that. But what Esau has done in this society, he's made it a delicacy. Okay? He's made it something that a Jake gets it, they feel like they're on top of the world. How you on top of the world when you go on there, you have to see you talk about black people tonight? How the hell are you on top of the world? How are you on top of the world when you're last highest, first highest? How are you on top of the world? How are you on top of the world when you live on your means because you're a peasant here in this doggone queendom? Some change making fools that are proud. And yet, I've been heard to step up to the lions of Judah that the Lord has raised up in this last days, the ancient prophet of old, to warn you doggone hard-handed teachers out there, okay, of the judgment, okay, that's going to be brought on you by your oppressor. Pursuant to Genesis 27 and 41, where Esau said, at the right time and the right place, he's going to do what? Track down and kill every Hebrew Israelite that he can find. And y'all think it's a joke. You feel safe. You don't heed the warning. Joking you, you're offended. You're offended by correction. You're offended by reproof. Because it doesn't sound sweet in your head. But here's the deal right here. This is the first step right here. But this judgment is coming right here. See this right here? This is now approved by the FDA. The brain chip. Pursuant to Revelation 13 and 16, what it says, he calls it all small and great, rich and poor to do what? Receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You already have the start of it right here.
Right.
They're not doing human trials. They've already tested it. It works.
They're gonna promote. They're gonna keep promoting human trials because, believe it or not, you got stupid ass people out there that don't have any morality and integrity, man. All right.
But if Jake them think they're gonna get an advantage, or they can be just like the doggone Edomites, then they're gonna go along with it.
And see, and this is a global thing, man. It's not just a national thing. That's why it came out that says because so what Esau's doing is using another tactic of his World War III algorithm. Okay, simulations of war, that is. Okay, by promoting the framework of the microchip, this blockchain technology. That's why it came out. It recently came out that China warns of artificial intelligence risks cause for increased national security measures. Okay, which is laughable because China is actually a World Economic Forum partner, so they're actually with the New World Order. They just don't like Esau Edom. I mean, they're at odds with Esau Edom, okay, because of the wine that's affecting their sovereignty. Okay, and this is why all hell's going to break loose between these nations, and eventually going to shoot nukes amongst themselves, man. And Russia is going to lead the charge against of these nations on destroying modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, like it says in Isaiah 13 and 19. Okay, so speaking of the framework of the mark of the beast, you know, it also had come out that Kuwait is to collect biometric data of everyone entering the country. You see?
Kuwait already started that.
Huh? Yep.
Really?
Yep. As of May 30th this year. But the thing is moving, man. Got the Middle East involved in this agenda. Talk about Africans, Pacific Islanders. Okay. Because why? They seek ultimately nations seek refuge under Esau, man. Okay. No, that's why Saudi Arabia was in cahoots with America up until now, because of the military support that Esau was offering Saudi Arabia for the oil. See, and that was the thing. Along with the military support that was strengthening the petrodollar in the international market. Now it's no longer the case because these nations looking to join the BRICS and more and more. Okay, most recently 41 nations. Right? Okay, so the petrodollar is losing its traction. Okay, within its geoeconomic leverage. All right, and this is another justifiable reason that the wicked elite, international crime banking families can use to further justify this global collapse, man. This global reset. Okay, including these cash lists are going to be pushing out there, to further implicate Jake on charges, to further justify, converting America to wicked carbon cast of the entire earth into a security state.
But you see them going right now, where they right now, they got the well, what are they calling Ishikanos? They call them disease and
yeah.
they call them disease and say they have tuberculosis and saying basically they have bed bugs and all these other diseases. Okay, they have always called. You see now when they talk about the lootings or the sharp death things, even though the Edomites are doing it across like in places like Colorado, okay, really the camera is always kind on Jake. Because at the end of the day, so-called black man, Latino life isn't worth anything in this nation. Okay, especially the doggone Negro. Okay, isn't worth anything in this nation. Okay, then you have the Lord already have these blind leaders that are set up. On the IUIC, but I'm talking with these ones that Jake and worship they idolize. The ones with the status and revival in America. Because Steve Jackson becomes thinking that if you just try just a little bit longer, if you just hustle just a little bit longer, you bow down, all your head down just a little bit more before the feet of our oppressor. Okay, the Bible has identified, okay, as Esau, that he might be so-called white man. Yeah, and I know you people are scared, you people are afraid to open your mouth and speak up like that. The Lord didn't raise you the spirit of a prophet to come out in the highway and byway. You're your Lord be destroyed right here. Okay? You're not to be destroyed. Not raised up to be king. Raised up to be doggone just priest in the fire of that great destruction that's coming in, the great Bible in America. So don't fret on it. Continue on with your wickedness. Okay, continue on with your being weak. Continue being weak, feminine man. Okay? Continue riding your metal coffin, assuming that you have life together. Okay? Continue.
Grab a excuses. When the brothers being this, bring this out, speaking of what we're talking about, the pestilence and whatnot, all these plagues, and how Shimei is going to unleash upon the wicked in the last days. It's on the Hill platform. It says, woman arrested in Washington after refusing treatment for tuberculosis for a year. This was reported yesterday, man. See? One more so when a deadly, pestilence breaks out, and then they're gonna be really implicating, gonna be by inciting fear in the hearts of people, okay, with charges, okay, of moral decrees under their moral decrees, man, okay, for refusing to bow down before the beast system, okay.
I think it's doing martial law. I mean, they can arrest you and put you. Well, that's the reason why they close down all those major like Walmarts and Costco. Okay, these places that have like the underground storage pod there where they could actually where they can be holding people. And it's not going to be like these regular prisons or county jails where they you have your little individual rooms or bungo where you get to eat 3 meals a day and exercise. No, you're going to be crowded up and stood up. Okay, similar to how when they brought the children of Israel over here, particularly the tribe of Judah, okay, Levi and Benjamin over here, okay, you will lay down at the bottom of those ships like double sardine and stuff in the can. So it was not a comfortable experience. So these FEMA camps are not going to be comfortable experience. Okay, you don't get to lay down and have your own individual bed, and then they counsel you and give you psychiatric treatment and all of this stuff. No. This is a time for these people to bring out and enact that new world order that they spoke about, because this man believed that his kingdom has no end. I'll get that chapter from you. This is Ezekiel chapter 22, and verse 6, and it says, behold, the prince of Israel, everyone were indeed to their power to shed blood. Indeed, have they set light by father and mother in the midst of thee, have they dealt by oppression with the stranger. Indeed, have they vexed the fatherless and the widow.
All right, who's the stranger? What are we talking about here, man? That strange nation spoke about in the book of Psalm 144 chapter. Okay, it was just Esau and Edom. And he, like I said, in Deuteronomy 28 and 43, that says, how the strange will get above us very high and we will come down very low. That's the damn disease known as Esau and Edom spoke about in Sirach the 10th chapter. See that? And this is why our people have, predicated their lives, or based their lives rather, off of the basis of or standard, the perceived standards of all living, which is predicated off so-called white supremacy. That's why they join the military, end up within these we call it fraternities and whatnot. These Freemasonic Rosicrucian councils. Okay, they got a lot of men in the within the body of Israel, saying guilty of this, man. Like IUIC, with their Freemasonic attire, man. Okay, because they sold out. They took that by taking that Judas first, man. Okay, he also spoke about in first Maccabees first chapter. They consented with the heathen. Okay, to his religion.
Because of cowards. A coward that's going to bow down to the oppressor. You have a lot of these sheikhs right now, these Negroes walk around, talking about hardcore, like God. But they'll stand right back and they'll watch the so-called white man come right there and break up people, let them top of their kids, break their wives, and they will do absolutely no damn thing about it. Because our nation is full of doggone lot of little women out, womanizing, well, basically feminine that. They're effeminate. All that mouth, but in reality, you're but a grave with a doggone pebble at the bottom of the damn sea. Okay? I got some of y'all.
First aid. Jake doesn't understand what Jake doesn't really truly understand what holy means, because they don't truly understand what people do. Because they don't know the balance. Because they don't know how about human child like they think they do. They just simply know him as God. It's just not his name, it's just a title. It's for gods. You know what I'm saying? Like how Shai use that fact to confound the wickedest gods of earth. Saying, does it not say in your law that we are gods? Or did it fine. Why? Because the being trapped in each chain of darkness is human flesh that belongs to Satan. It really belongs to Yahweh Shemeshah, that Yahweh Shemeshah is giving Satan power over. Okay? It's what we're trapped in because of our transgression against the Most High. That's why we fell from our original state. Like it says in Jude. So that means what? Every time we sin, all right, we're subjected to the punishment, which is plague and void, which can include death. That's why this nigga entertainer, DC Young Fly's wife, 32-year-old top wife, just gave up the ghost during a botched cosmetic surgery. And that's becoming more of a trend with you women, you daughters of Zion specifically, going to Mexico and whatnot to get these procedures done, man, and then dying during the procedure because you're going against the grain, man.
Well, first of all, too, when you actually look at it, the 2/3 that is over there that's operating on you has the mentality that they're better than you. Because Northern Kingdom tribe, the tribe to the Northern Kingdom, they think they're better than the Southern Kingdom tribe, which is the Negroes. So you have your Hispanics that thinks that they're better than their brothers who are the doggone Negroes. So what makes you think, Negro women, when you go across the border, you think the doggone Hispanics are going to give you, going to sterilize equipment, are going to give you a proper surgery? Oh, they're going to bunch it out. They're going to kill you. Damn that. Okay? They don't care about you life because they're wicked about that security system. They don't understand that we are all in the same oppressed state. So this is why you see Jake is not going to hearken to this, because if Jake believes that he has more money than you, then his attitude towards you is going to be a lot different. Because a nigger is very ignorant, okay? And they're weak and effeminate, okay? And they lack knowledge of anything of how actually anything works, because they look at things from the face value. They don't understand what the true value, okay, of a man really is, okay? So when you have The light skinned niggas and the dark skinned niggas them look at each other like a doggone tree, doggone savage, doggone dog. This is the book of Ezekiel 22 and verse 8. It says, "Thou hast despised mine holy things, and hast profaned my Sabbaths. In thee are men that carry tails and shed blood, and in thee they eat upon the mountains. In the midst of thee they commit lewdness."
Fine. There's that lewdness and that perversion that Jake trusted, man. All right, like it says in Isaiah 30 chapter, and similar precepts, man. And that includes this rainbow coalition out here, sodomy, that is, adultery, okay, indulging in the consumption of unlawful foods that are contrary to dietary laws. So you see depicted over here. All right. Rebellion in totality, man, because rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. Like it says 1 Samuel 15:3. And that's why in the law it says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." And who's the biggest witch?
During section 6. Right here, chapter, okay, during zone 6 in the FEMA camps. Okay? So when Esau sends his military after you, understand that you're in zone 6. This is where they're going to put you in those FEMA camps, the so-called blacks, Americans, Latinos, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay? Who drive around your metal coffin, all cloud. Okay? You don't hearken to the warning. Okay, because you know it all. Okay? But this is what's coming for you. Okay? Those things camps get coming ready for you, your women, your children, especially you doggone effeminate men. You weak niggas. You vipers, you scorpions. The rejects of the Lord, the one that he doesn't want, the one that he's cast out. This man is going to have a lot of fun. What they did to George Floyd is a joke in comparison to what they're going to do to y'all and your kids. Y'all have forgotten the days of old. When this man used to drive around, he's going to pick up truck, he's going to six-pack Billy with a rope in their hand to hang you from a tree. That's coming back. They're sitting down in this place like a frog in a pot that's boiling, but you've accustomed to being at the bottom. You've accustomed, okay, of not wanting to be more, to gain that crown that Yahweh Shema Shai has for you. You prefer to have your identity as being a black African American with no clue what the hell it means. You're a Yasharala, prince of the power. You're God. That acting like one.
Right.
And you women are out of order.
Right.
You walk over your men because your men are effeminate and weak.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 91. This book of Psalm, chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, Yahweh, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What is the shadow of the Most High God, Yahweh? This garment, man, this word, spiritual garment spoke about in Revelation 16. Okay, that's why in Zephaniah, I believe it's Zephaniah speaks about the strange apparel. Now, strange apparel are these worldly doctrines that are contrary to the word of the Heavenly Father. And the word is what was used to sanctify Yahshua, man. Spoke about Yahweh in the book of St. John, man. Okay, but Jake don't want to be sanctified because everything is turned upside down in the society, satanic society. Okay, this is Isaiah 29 and 16. Where man can act like a woman and vice versa. Okay. All right. Children could be insubordinate, not order, just like the women.
Oh, well, that's a that's going to come on these children because you walk in a store and you got these doggone little children that will walk right into you. They have no respect. That day is going to come when Jacob's trouble, okay? When law and order is no more here in Great Babylon, America, but you can have grown men that's going to slay your child. Slay your little daughter, slay your little son, beat your damn woman down on the ground, stomp your little punk ass down, okay? That's coming. That's part of Jacob's trouble. In case you don't know who Jacob is, Jacob, okay, that's the 12 tribe of Israel. Jacob is changing Israel.
It's actually biblical, all right? Because what does it say in Isaiah chapter 13? It says Isaiah chapter 13, verse 16, start of verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Joined unto who? Edomites. God, I see the spirit. See that? That's found the living waters, man. So you want to support the Rainbow Alphabet Coalition. You know, you want to support sodomy, promoting his music, promoting different variations of Esau's propaganda in the movies, commercials, and whatnot. Okay,
And that's the future right here.
this is what you're gonna, this is what you're gonna suffer, the second death. It's like a fire here, especially by taking that chip. Okay, and see, and what is the punishment for taking the chip? Okay, that fire that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, is gonna try to use Russia to lead the charge these nations, bring thermonuclear fire radiation to this place, man.
Oh, bring up that one with the needs and spirit of the needs.
Matter of fact, I'm right here. All right. It's Isaiah. I'm gonna continue here and I'm gonna jump down to the point. It's Isaiah 13 and 16. Their children also should be dashed in pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravaged. Okay, you can imagine what that means, right? Okay, it means what it means. There's no PC way to explain what's gonna happen to the wicked. You got to see. You want to snicker? So that's the spirit. That's the most high always sends an example.
Actually, you know what? The Lord would actually, went down one there with tennis out there to be more stuff. So see, when you don't laugh and when you don't mock, you don't take a TikTok video, okay? It's not offending us. You know, we are the ancient prophets. He's done this to us before. He takes and put us to death before. We're back in your time again. The prophesy the death of 2/3 of the Hebrew Israelites here in Great Babylon, America. So nothing has changed from the ancient time. But we have to let you know, this is your future right there. There it is. This is your Pride Month. Sodomy. Women twerking your oversized, nasty, disgusting, not ortho butt, and thing that's sexy. Wearing that which a man should wear, trousers, instead of a dress. Get more men wearing dresses than women nowadays. 6'8", pure sodomite, dribbling a basketball down the court with high heels and lipstick. You call yourself a man. Seriously. But
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High God Yahweh had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. The Most High God Yahweh had chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
And this body Almighty has sent us out there. All across this earth, there are men like us on every corner. We are not the only ones. We are many. And he chose from the tribe of Judah to lead the charge against the wicked. Because why? In this society, all across this earth, nobody will look or listen to the voice of what they call a so-called black man. Because they're ignorant and understand that the Lord has raised the ancient prophets of old and brought it back today to testify to your own weak, simple, degenerate scorpions and worthless of the tribe of Israel. We are not here for the rest of you nations in your tribe. We are only here for Yasharallah. Go ahead,
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 28. It reads, and base things of the world and things which are despised hath the Most High God Yahweh chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are. All right? These base things of the world are things they promote out here. See? And these people subconsciously, so-called, really spiritually understand that We are against the lifestyle that they represent, that they live out, man. That's why storage.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Yep. Rebellion is the sin of witchcraft, man. So if you
Your fat ass die.
yeah, if you rebel against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, in any kind of way,
Yeah.
you're gonna be destroyed. You don't repent. See? And so this is back in Isaiah 13 and 17. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." And that's why they know that's why they're leading a nation called BRICS that's no longer dealing with your government on behalf of Russia and China. But the Medes are talking about the Russian modern day Medes. They're going to be used greatly. Okay, over here.
Great destruction is coming from Great Babylon, America. Here's your future. You continue to send your kids to have sodomites, grown men dressed up like ugly women, teaching your kids to go on and not teaching them anything because there is no future here in America. This is your future right here. You're all going to die. All of you are going to die. Every one of you are going to die here in Great Babylon, America. This is your judgment for being wicked men and cowards.
Yeah, if your name is written in the earth, then yeah, you are going to die. It's in Revelation 13 chapter following this lack of example of unrighteousness, or in this case, righteousness. And Esau is not a prime example of righteousness. What it says.
Sitting your time, you hide like cowards. Instead of standing up for righteousness.
The Lord didn't choose them. You know, that's why they can drive by how they want. You know, we're not used to a large audience anyway. Hell, we're not used to any kind of audience.
We prophesy to the wind.
Right.
Don't care if that's or not.
Yeah, that's our real audience.
So it's not part of the opening land from Joshua, Israel.
Look, we're out here.
And you also doing this is you right here. Your fat ass is going to be in the lake of fire. Which is Great Babylon, America.
You know, we come out here for the elect, even if it's just one soul. We delight in that. Okay? And more importantly, Yahweh Shem Shai and Elohim delight in that. It's in the St. Luke the 15th chapter. See, but this is why people don't have any fear. People don't have any fear, man.
They don't have any fear because right now they can eat like doggone swine. No, you know, we'll go that. No. Every time they shoot down one of these doggone worthless niggas, you know, there's a march going on, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff like that. But that's doing something that. Because the Lord is about to bring Jacob's trouble. Okay? We're just on the 12th tribe of Israel. So-called Black American Latino. There ain't gonna be no more bits, no welfare. You know,
Snap.
you don't greasy dreadlock Negroes don't get to help the little fat woman that the next welfare generation after generation. If she's too worthless to go there and work for it, so so-called white man takes care of her. You're not gonna have that. This is what's gonna take place here. Through in the second Ezra, chapter 15, where y'all going to kill each other for a slice of bread, starting with Yasharalo, so-called Black Americans, Latino. But whatever little that you have, another scorpion and viper will take it from you. And who's that? Someone that looks just like you. Y'all ain't prepared for the heat that the Lord is going to bring for the tribe of Israel. Y'all are not prepared. But you can be. Where not?
Because Isaiah chapter 13, verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
Military is filled with sodomites. It is filled with sodomites. Over there, 4 places, sodomites. Half of the Army, half of the Navy, half of the doggone Marines, all sodomites, male and female. The leaders are sodomites. The real men got out of the military when that scandemic came around. Nobody's going to bow their knees down to Bill Gates, who don't even have a college degree, telling you to bow down to take an experimental syrup.
These are the ministers Satan spoke about in 2 Corinthians. Now they all have their life. That's why the wicked elite, use Elon Musk through Neuralink, all right, on behalf of FDA to prove his brain shift.
Yes, all of you are going to starve. You're all going to starve.
All right, and then so a boy starving, you're gonna take that market beast with that market chip,
You're going to starve.
and you're gonna wind up eating it's like fire, man.
You're going to starve.
Okay, and that's if you even make it that far. A lot of you people gonna die by way of famine.
Oh yeah, the small sword judgment, famine, beast of the field, the sword. Because the first thing you got these proud boys and these are the units here. And see Jake them, they believe that there's some Jake believe they're special. You're not special, Jake. You're not special. No.
Isaiah 13:18 again. Their bows also shall dash young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. See? Because like I said, Acts 10 chapter, how I should be shot, not a respected person. This is Acts, this Laki. Isaiah 13:19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High God, Yahweh, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
This
and what are they?
spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
All right. Modern day Sodom and Gomorrah is America. Babylon the Great, great land of confusion. It's destined for destruction, man. Specifically thermonuclear destruction. But where this last war is war, Armageddon. See? No? So, hey, man. So when all hell breaks loose, majority of people are going to get caught with your pants down, man. Okay? Because you didn't fear the Lord enough to consider rehearsing his ways, man. That's mainly dealing with, that's really dealing with Jake. The only people that matter to how about shooting a shot. The rest of the people are already missile bound. You can just, hey, like Alex probably said, do as thou wilt.
Right there, whatever the people down for good. That them sit down in that God.
No, you got it dish. All right, well, come on. They talk about health. We break up out of here.
That's not what we not when you
Yeah.
All stars.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs 3, down verse 31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the poor is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh about him outside, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord Yahweh about him outside is in the house of the wicked, but he blessed the habitation of the just. We are the just. Tribe of Israel actually the just. Even though he's over 2/3, who was considered what? Skype stalkers and wipers, degenerates. Okay? You're going to come back to your senses. So despite the fact that you're in this state here, the Lord, see, you got to understand, when we read from the scriptures, what a script means. When you look at the word script, every movie has what? A script. Then you have to have what? Players. So there has to be a team, an opening, okay, setting up for the action that's going to take place, and then the drama. What do you need to build a movie? You need what? A set. Okay, you need actors, you need props, all those things. So everybody's in their role right now. All those props, pyrotechnics and explosions and so on, those are the nukes. Okay? The bullets, there has to be an action, and the Lord likes action. Why? Because he's a man of war. Contrary to popular belief, he's not a brown hair, blue eye, hippie looking doggone trapper. Okay? He is a man that looks just like you when you look in the mirror. You're looking, okay, at the image. You're creating this image. That's why he said, let us create them in our image. Okay? But y'all are ashamed of y'all. Some of y'all are ashamed actually look the way you look. You get doggone Eve going, and who was it? I think Tara P. Henson, she actually had her nose done. Janet Jackson was there.
A lot of you Eve like to dye your hair blonde, replicate the Shedemite woman, the bride of the devil.
Yeah, what if I was to tell you, what we were to tell you, the Shedemite or the Edomite woman, the so-called white woman, is the abasia woman. She is actually the bottom of creation.
On top of that, land back on that. Ironically, these Edomites, they you eat. That's why they go into tanning salons, tanning booths. They get the BBL surgeries. Who the fuck you think they're trying to replicate, man?
They're trying to replicate you.
You know?
So why are you trying to replicate someone that's in purity? Because you're in a lower state, man. You don't know you're a princess. Women don't know that you're a princess. Men don't know you're a king. You're royalty, man.
Right.
Every Jake is a royalty. You have no clue the power that you have. So-called black men and Latinos, you have no clue the power that you have. You are gods.
Right.
You're gods. You're kings. That's just not a saying. Why do you think the men are growing the beard's back again? That's the ancient way how we look. How does a female lion look? She doesn't have a mane. A male lion has a mane.
So,
they want you to have a clean shaven face in society so that you can look like a doggone woman.
now picture a lion without a mane. How fucking funny that would look, man.
Yeah, look, that's a cat. That's a kid. Okay, you're not afraid of a doggone a lion if it looks like a cat.
Got something. This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse. Isaiah 41 and 23. All right, and it reads, start at verse 21. Produce your cause, said the Lord Yahweh. Bring forth your strong reasons, said the King of Jacob. And Jake is not collectively producing their cause because they don't fear their power, because they've forgotten about their power, and they don't have enough. And see, they don't have enough fear, okay, and trembling fear to even consider the way of their ancient power. This is Isaiah 41 and 22. Let them bring them forth and shew us what shall happen. Let them shew the former things, what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. Okay, that's ultimately the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and judgment for the wicked, man. See, because we're going to receive our expected end. Okay, and you 2/3 not going to, you 2/3 are going to meet your demise, man. Isaiah 41 and 23. Here's the point: shew the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know that ye are gods. Yea, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed and behold it together. See,
God, man,
God. So you're supposed to do the things that would exemplify that God-like status, man, by hearkening to the things that are written in this book, man.
Yeah, you don't walk around behaving like a devil nigga. Okay. I mean, for example, if we come out here every brother, you want to use the squad to make his living. We're not going to impede that. There's enough space here for all of us. Of course, we're not niggas. Okay, we're men of the Lord. You told the brother, go ahead and go. There's more enough space. Okay? You don't have pride, you don't have dumb pride. We're not out to hurt our people. We out to let you know who you really are. But you have an enemy out there that you choose not to acknowledge as their enemy. Okay? I got something. I got it's the book of Job 15, verse 20 says, wicked man really seen all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. But did he saw an Edomite, so-called white man, he was the devil. The Bible speaks of it, that identifies the devil. Okay? Whether you all want to accept that or not, that's entirely up to you. But his action speaks louder, okay, than words. Because all he have shown to the tribe of Israel is utter hate. Hate, hate, hate. Right now they're sitting, plotting what they're going to do to you. It says it, dreadful sounds in his head. Who's that dreadful sound? Well, it's coming on the Bible, then you know. And all you Edomites are going into slavery. You're going into captivity. Every single one of you are going to go into captivity for 1,000, a hardcore full slavery and rounded up, okay, and destroyed. But before that, the Lord has got a Lord of judgment that's going to come on the queendom, not a kingdom, of Edom. In particular here, in great Babylon, America, anyone that clings on to the wickedness of this place. And it says, in prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he waited full of the sword, wonder abroad for bread, saying, where is it? Lord, that the day of darkness is ready at hand. It's ready. Oh yeah. Every time you turn on the news, so again, what? Russia is speaking very boldly against his place. Okay, the other nations, okay, are ready for action against the place. So right now, the military is ramping up its training, unbeknownst to you people, in preparation for World War III. Okay? They're busy hiring civilians to play the part of foreign nationals, okay, so they can train their troops on how to bring you down, tie you, search you, okay, put you in concentration camps, all those things. That's what they're hiring right now. So if you're a bug-out chick that needs a job, okay, all these places are hiring for you to come out there so they can keep you out in the desert or the snow, whatever things like that, pay you about $30 an hour, okay, to chase you down with the gun, shoot at you for real, or at least above your head. Said, for he stretched out his hand against power, Lord, and strengthening himself against the Almighty. Who changed the face of the judges? They get you doggone worshiping a peckerwood, doggone Edomite, who they call Jesus, okay? Because you doggone Negroes, fixed or afraid to acknowledge the fact that the God of the Bible looks like you. Because you don't think of yourself as God. They're giving value to a doggone man that created to be a base man. A man that just came out of the doggone mountains of the Caucasus Mountains, what, 800 years ago? A man that can't even stand the sun for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Erectile dysfunction at the age of doggone 22. They age 4 times faster. But you bow down to them. You know why? Because you're weak. You're part of 2/3 weak. And the Lord needs to destroy you. And we pray for the Lord to destroy you.
You're actually weak by way of your lack of faith. You know, but the real man is not a man that can whoop a bunch of ass or pop a lot of women. A man is based off of what he's looking to die for. That's why Yahweh Shai is both an example of a man. You know, he died for incarnation. Even though his flesh was telling him no, his real self, his spirit said, no, fuck the flesh. Yeah, so it was a constant war. That's why during the time before he get ready to get crucified, he was I forget the name of that mountain. When he was in the mountain he always goes to, the Mount of Olives, I think it is. And he was praying to Abinah Yahweh, and Abinah Yahweh ignored him, man, because it was already written what was happening for Amalek.
Yeah, again, script.
Yep.
Sure. Scripture made it what? Script was written. That's why we can tell Esau to don't go like that. You're going to die. You're going to slavery. You can tell niggas in the rabbi, you are going to die here and bring out on America very, 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 very soon. Especially when the Trump administration gets locked in. God willing, it starts before that.
That's why you know, Yahweh Shai, so he was so anxious that he was crying blood, man. Blood was coming out. I'm sorry, he was sweating blood. There's a scientific term where the sweat that comes out of your sweat gland, you're so anxious that instead of sweat coming out of your gland, blood comes out. Something I'm not to look it up, but that's what happened to him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what happened to him, man. I remember like 2 Passover ago, I went into this lesson. It's like an hour long lesson. Still up there too. But I mentioned that. Then they were whipping him with a cat of 9 tails, man. That's if you get hit with that once and see what it does, it's agonizing because it tears flesh and ligaments of your bones outside of your body, man.
They was doing. I know, like in the Bahamas, they was doing cat nine tails up until 1982. And I used to always hear like that. I used to always hear like when I was a kid, like I would have to take it on the police station and the cat nine tails.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Nothing under the sun.
Boy, switch up here you are.
God, hell yeah. Especially down south. Them down south Jake don't play, man. You're not getting your ass beat with a belt. You're getting your ass beat with a switch or a fucking extension cord.
They'll tell you go pick it up. Or
if you bring a little one there, then no. Go get a bigger one than that.
Like you drop on it.
God.
Boy, got something here.
Yeah, that's what it's called. The term I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's hematohydrosis, where
Hematohydrosis?
yeah, hematohydrosis, hematohydrosis, and that's when suffering of extreme levels of stress around the sweat glands causes multiple blood vessels in a net-like form to constrict under the pressure of great stress. Meaning what? In translation, put blood as a result of that. Instead of sweating, instead of sweat coming out, blood comes.
I mean, you gotta look at it like that with your house child. Like, imagine stand up to a trial where the multitude chose a worthless piece of crap over you.
Right.
But you're gonna die.
You did nothing wrong. You're innocent.
And that's why I was brought us up and look here. If all we gotta do for the Malak is come out here and people mock us, shame us, they want to get in a fight, bitch, they will lose. If all we gotta do is do that and take persecution, and maybe this man come and shoot us down or kill us, so be it. That's the doggone thing about it. See, Jacob, they're afraid of death. They're afraid of death. They're gonna hide with a crowd. Black lives matter. No, it doesn't. Show me a damn black person. I've never seen one. God, all their lives matter. The kings and princes. You're above all the other nations.
The Edomites are real black people. Boy, black just means destitute of life. Esau wasn't slick. Esau thought he was slipping when he used that social construct to put upon our people. Meanwhile, on the other side of the social construct, refers himself as white, meaning what? Pure, holy.
They ain't even damn pure. Pure and themselves don't smell like it.
And it actually don't portray perfection or purity.
We'll get veterans one day sleeping on that bridge, one day. In the meantime, the whole month of June is dedicated to sodomy.
Right. Right.
To an abomination. You people might want to rethink, okay, your priorities here in Great Babylon, America. Especially those who serve.
Right.
One day, Veterans Day. One day, Memorial Day. 30 days for sodomy.
Right.
For faggots.
A whole month. This shit.
That's what your effeminate sodomite government does. And yes, that was Joe Biden.
That's why the spirit had his ass bust his ass recently.
Well, that's why he fell. Because that shows you Great Babylon, America's falling. That's your Caesar.
Right.
Don't put the Mashiach to death for weak ass, doggone, pasty pale devils like that. You'll get 2 crowds about you. I'd hope you break his doggone neck.
Yeah, Jake be like, okay, well, who you voting for at this time, man? Who you vote for, man? Then you got simple as Jake shooting this woman, Eve, that'll get mad at their husbands and whatnot, their children, not voting Democrat. What it say in Deuteronomy 17:15, we're not supposed to appoint a king over us, it's none of our bread.
No, he's not our king. Him nor Trump. Doesn't matter which doggone sodomite gets in power.
Right.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 1. It says, for behold, the Lord of hosts, the power of Hashem Yahushai, don't take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole staff bread and the whole staff water. All you doggone worthless, wicked Hebrew Israelites, you so-called black, Native Americans, Latinos, are going to lose everything you have, and you're going to starve. Right. That's what the Lord treats them. Book of Isaiah. That mighty man, the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the consul, and the cunning and sensible, and the eloquent orator. So all your sweet talking, your pork eating pastors that don't teach you what the true scriptures tell you about obedience to the Lord is going to suffer this judgment, according to Isaiah chapter 13. Chapter 3. Stop here.
Got a precept on that.
Right.
Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 24. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. You know, that's why the farming industry is suffering right now. All right, because the gradualism that's going on right now. Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 25. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? Yeah, because we will begin put to death, including you farmers that trust in this place. All right?
Jake don't know how to farm. Let's see, Jake now, when we came out of captivity, right, he did all the farming, all the house building, all of the doggone labor right there. Once we came out of that captivity, that joke was taken of our neck, was all getting the little space to breathe. Okay? Jake forgot all about that. Jake don't like to do hard work. Also, your start don't like to tell them is stop. Railroad by the time and Jake became something. But for the most part, Jacob, they are no skills with doing it. Especially farming. I hear great Bible. Actually, a great Bible in America. Actually, they can start planting crops and all that stuff.
They can find you.
They can find you.
Yeah.
They can find you. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is what I'm really talking about. This is the National Black Farmers Association. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, let me see what his name is. I think it's Boyd. Like the National Rally. Yeah, John Boyd. Left. Yeah. You know, and he was the one that was wondering, how come the government's not supporting my farming industry? What nigga? Because it's not your world. You're under the curses, man. We're not brought here to share prosperity with our oppressors, man. Oh, you Jason have to learn that the collective. 2/3 of our people have to learn it the hard way. See? Like as well. That's cool. I remind you real quick. I'll come back to this, man. I gotta get this. This is Second Esdras 6. July. Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 59. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So my check out shall come to you. Like says in Revelation 21:2. God, that's why he told us to be patient. That's your soul. Man. That's your soul.
Jake, you got something to here. Now, you read that, and you see what it says. If it was for our sake, why don't we have anything in it? Think about it. We're going to have billions of slaves. They're going to have to go do that work. Okay?
But that's work. You know, because we're never going to be, we're always going to be busy. We're always going to see it's going to be proper order and balance and go to that. So we're always going to teach you niggas in you group beast. Excuse me, you wool and sheep clothing talk about, fun all the time. Well, guess what? We're going to have all the fun we want in the kingdom, man. Right now, we should not have that on our mind right now.
What kind of fun do they want to have here?
Yeah, they talk about being wicked. That's kind of fun they want, right?
Then you don't have to be in a group for that. Just stay in the world.
Yeah.
You don't need to. Why are you wasting your time coming over there to go do that?
Because you want to be lukewarm. You want to creep up to the sheepfold another way, like it says in St. John the 10th chapter.
Oh, I think it was the elder Ramla or Elder Kabbalah said that they want to be Hebrew American Israelite.
Yeah, that's what they are, man. Hey, the IUIC is a perfect example, man. You go out there and march Christ in your big combat boots. Where's that in man?
Here's the deal.
Yeah, we are soldiers. We're not. We're spiritual soldiers, man.
Spiritual soldiers. IUIC, and what they have is face glass across the billboard. You're not a target for these Edomites. Okay? Because anybody knows if you serve in the military, the thing that you do not want to do is make noise. You don't want to give your enemy, you don't want to give away your position to the enemy.
Right.
Showing that these are really full level, light level punk niggas.
Right.
In purple outfits.
Right.
About 1,000. That's why they have to go out there and there's 20 or 30 of them for one camp. 30. 29 cheerleaders, 28 cheerleaders, and one reading and one talking out on the mic. Can't even use your doggone project your voice like a damn man. You don't need no megaphone and told you project your voice like a damn man.
Right.
All right?
Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry aloud and spare not. See? Cry aloud.
Yeah, because they care what he's still feeling.
Done.
I don't care about them on nails, feeling form or jug on top. So how about you now, Shy? Share this blood so that we can stand here today, okay? And Carol is coming to throw it in place. Your feelings don't matter.
Right.
Carnality, we can show you people who feel with carnality on a level you can't even comprehend. Feel spiritually.
Right.
So what's a big deal to you? It's not a big deal to us.
Yeah, if you want to be carnal right now, then you're going to see, and like I said in Proverbs, at the end of the first chapter of Proverbs, book of Proverbs, you speak about, Jake, that and that's it. They're going to wind up within their own devices, right? Meaning what? Including warfare. Like a lot of you, Jake, like to take sticks to camp. You like to take modern-day swords to camp. So then, how about you, Shah, to make you use them, and Jacob crumbled it. And especially over food. Not going to be a scarcity of food in these last days, man. This is Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 26. The grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of milk. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in thick groves, and in the clefts of rocks. People will be hiding from destruction. I see that, including women. That's why in Isaiah 32, it says, a man shall be a hiding place for a woman. That's easy to see.
Why don't you want a damn cave?
You're gonna be hiding. You people gonna be hiding. You feed them. You so-called luminary. You're gonna be hiding
On the ground.
from Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, on the ground. On the ground. There's security. Okay. Food to last over 20 or 30 years. And I'm not talking about just like camp food. They got people there already hiring. Okay, probably most likely from the other countries, the other nations that are ready up down under the air. And they're ready to practice the drill run. How fast can get out? How fast when things go down? They're gonna know. This all is coming over here. Okay, when that threat alert goes off, and they can go on the ground right away. But then you can hear this emergency broadcasting system. We've got 200 million nukes coming over here. Imagine that. But before that, this earth is going to shake it. We're going to get to experience the sound of detonation in one for real. None of us have ever heard one in real life. We've only seen footage. But that day is going to come when one day they can have the footage that on television. But we are going to see that. That's going to be a day. Okay, that's something here. All right. This is the book of Isaiah 65, 7 verse 11. It says, but ye are they that forsake the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare and give up for that truth, and that furnish drink offering unto their number. Therefore will I number you with the sword, and ye shall bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But did evil, what was evil? Participating in the distribution of abominable food. Okay? All those things. Because you think that that's going to help. And it says, but the evil before mine eyes, and they choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore, thus said the Lord God, behold, my servants shall eat. I brought out earlier that you people are going to be killing each other for a slice of bread soon. Young man's food truck is going to get robbed, and he will lose his life in the process, defending it. That is what's going to take place when all said and done. And for you Negroes here in El Paso, you make up about 5%. You might not want to stick out like a sore thumb unless you get the covenant of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai owe you. Amongst your 2/3 wicked ass Northern Kingdom Latinos don't view you as one of them. All right? So you might want to humble your spirit. And especially if you see another Negro look like you, okay, prophesying to you, you might not want to swell your doggone chest up. Because the Lord can put the spirit, any one of these doggone little northern tribes, come on here, stomp your little doggone, take a life out. Right. Just like that. But speak for coming up against prophet. It's that cold. That's what you're up against. That is what you're up against. It says, when I spake, they did not hear, but did you before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I thought. Therefore, thus said the Lord God, behold, my servants eat, ye shall be hungry, behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty, behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing, the joy of fire, but ye shall cry out storm of fire, shall howl for vexation of spirit. 50% of the houses out here in El Paso, okay, are up for repossession. Meaning what? These people bid off more than they can chew. They're paying more for interest than the house is worth over a 30-year loan. In other words, if you cannot go and buy the house cash, then you shouldn't be buying a damn house. You can't afford it. But see, Jake, it's covetous. You're covetous. You want to have what the other people have that are above you. You want to be like your oppressor. That's why the scripture said, "Envy not thou oppressor. Follow not his ways." These Edomites are filled with debt. Credit cards. They're overwhelmed with debt for their house, mortgage. Trying to send Jesse and Mia or Bobby them piano lessons. Taking vacations they can't afford. And you Jakes want to follow with it. Yes, so you have to work 7 times harder to get the same miserable job that a crackhead Edomite can get without even trying. Right. And you don't take that into consideration. That's why the Lord is going to bring Jacob Charles' stores. When these stores close down, which most of you work at, which the poor work at these doggone low-level hourly wage jobs, who in turn supports the local economy. Because poor Jakes like to, it's covered as they spend their money on anything. So your little business, which your customers are mostly Jakes coming to spend their few dollars in their pockets, okay? They eat at your little shack. Or be patient for your little restaurant. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Because certainly the Edomites are sure selling them your patron. They're not gonna eat from you. These houses all up for possession. You're gonna put it online on Google reviews and Yelp and all that stuff, but they're talking about that they can't even pay for repairs. Because why? The repairman is gonna rip you off. Who's the repairman? A Jake that looks just like you. Why? Because why? You have the children of your fathers. Your father's a thief and a liar and a murderer. And that's exactly what you are. Murderers and thieves and liars. Disobedient children. Right. You're not gonna take it serious. Hey, just like they're going to vindicate that they're going Hermaphrodite said that next pandemic, they'll take it serious. Because they can kill you. Starting with you double on Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Get a target.
That's why Trump came out recently to bring out what he said. But everything they were saying is biblically prophesied. Okay, this is not private interpretation.
Well, that's the reason why they don't hear, of course. They think we're just a bunch of angry guys. Hey, let me tell you something here. You don't mean nothing to me in the world. Don't. You really don't.
What he said.
But as the tribe of Israel, okay, they did a 130 that the blue of their form. The rest of you can do whatever you want to do. You want to be a sodomite? Go ahead. We have given you the warning. Set up.
This is line back what brother was saying about how the so-called black and indigenous people are the target, man, but all right. It's on Black Enterprise. Reuters platform says Trump vows to end. It says he's on Reuters. Says Trump vows to end birthright citizenship for children of immigrants in U.S. illegally. Black and brown immigrants targeted by who? The government. But these purge movies are made. They're not. This is not entertaining. These are predictive programming instruments they're using to broadcast message to the undesirable. That's what they want to eliminate as much of you. That's why they got the Georgia Guidestones. That's why one of the angels, one of Allah Hayim of Yahweh by Shemeshai destroyed that damn. Because Yahweh by Shemeshai is against the kind of human border. That's why Job the 20th chapter talks about that. I was not going to be successful. Esau is now he'll allow Esau to get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And they're just as soon as Esau is getting fat, feeding his fat leprous ass like he always does, kicked up, drinking his baby's blood and all that madness. That's when Yahweh gonna come like a deep in the night. And he's gonna bring my whole familia. Okay? The Allah Hayim, my angelic brothers. We're gonna get down with this thing. Okay? Out of the we're of the 144,000. We're gonna partake in that instruction. Like I said in Jeremiah 51 and 20, Ezekiel 35 and 14. We're gonna rip the wicked pieces, man. Beat them small like powder. Beat them small into powder, like it said in the book of Psalms. That's part of the right before we have come. Hey, that's the kingdom. And the kingdom already started. The kingdom has already started. It's already started in the mind. Yeah, it's not manifested yet. We're waiting for it. Patience. See? We're gonna get our reward, man. Everything imaginable, man. See? Even and then even the things that are magical not even fathom because we haven't experienced yet in this flesh. Change the darkness. See, those who continue to so on to the flesh, okay, without any temperance, they're not going to be they're going to be found unworthy. They're going to be found unworthy for this gift. They could make a lot of excuses. They could come and say, "Well, I can make a living. Oh, it was my job." But Jay, come here. You don't think that some of us gave up things? See, because the eyes of some of these Jakes that look at you, if you have a Bible in your hand, speaking with your manly voice, your God voice, rebuking the simple things that they desire here. They assume, you must be some broke ass nigga. Quiet boy. Some quiet boy. One, we're not quiet boys. I can tell you that right now. We are not quiet boys. I don't know any of the prophets who are quiet boys. All right? Yahweh Shai certainly was not a quiet boy. The Most High is not a quiet boy. We are not quiet boys at all. Okay? None. Quiet boys don't come on the highway in the Bible. And certainly not you doggone weak, not you weak, bow-legged, doggone pants-sagging, doggone niggas. Certainly not y'all. Because y'all are doggone weak sodomites. Okay? So what are we? What are we now? Okay? See? Like, that's simple right there. That's simple. Yeah, because right there you got trying to impress who? Who are you trying to impress? Not impressing us. Not impressing you. Now we got Edomites waving to us. Yes, a lot of people drive right by. Yes, people that look like us will just drive right by. Let's discuss. Well, you got an Edomite them, they're waving. They was really, they agree. Because they see that their life that they know of, what they thought was the land of the great home of brave. Okay, it's the land of the sodomites.
Sodomy is overtaking this place to the point where it has defiled every moral sector in this place. It has impacted the job market. Even in entertainment is doggone defiled by this doggone sodomy. The music is defiled by this sodomy. Everything is defiled by this sodomy. Why do you have to have 30 days to doggone sodomites? Why? Because this is spiritual Sodom in Egypt, a vile, abominable, disgusting place that the Lord, Yahweh Shemel, who the world think we call God and Jesus, is going to destroy. With all you kings, you Biden and you doggone Trump. We don't hold our tongue, bring it out to you. You doggone pedophiles, okay? And then you doggone skirt wearing niggas like Tyler Perry, Jamie King, who's that 6'8", a piece of shit, LeBron James, should be called LeSean James.
LeBron, LaShawn James.
The ones who are doing those are the sissies who are doing the demonic rap.
Yeah, a lot of you niggas in the rap industry and sports industry wearing purses.
You know
what I'm saying?
It's a joke, man. So we can't wait. We pray. We throw curses on. We throw curses on y'all to make sure the Lord destroys you. You laugh when we read about your death.
Look at that Drake.
Because you're weak. You don't belong amongst gods. You're weak. Absolutely weak. I wouldn't go to war against a wet paper bag with one of you doggone sodomite niggas, man.
Back when we're talking about Drake, recently came out that Drake painted his fingernails yellow.
Because Drake is a sodomite. He's a bi. So is Snoop.
Book of Jude, verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication, spiritual idolatry, and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, possibly the adventures of eternal fire. Now, let's fire, man. Turn you to destruction radiation. The destroying wind spoke by Jeremiah 51. Okay. Sweet by America, Babylon, vicious, strong wind of death. Seen everything in its path. Seen in Malachi 4:1. Okay, leaving this place left of the place of branch. Okay. That's how vengeful the heavenly Father is. There's battle for strict by his son King Solomon, for another pre-incarnation of Yahweh Shai, he had the first nation. See?
I think that's what's his name? That's private. Or whatever. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that could be him.
Johnny, you think that's Johnny?
Could be him. I don't know.
I didn't see the face.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look like him. But, I mean, we have a lot of people that honk and stuff like that because they're what you call regulars. I mean, they've seen it before. You know, they're like, oh, how you doing? So, out to the people type shit.
No, I don't know.
Well, yeah, man. So that's that eternal fire people gonna receive because why? When they're burning up, it's gonna feel like an eternity, man. You're gonna be begging the Lord, please. It's like no.
And then they could be crying to Jesus, man.
Yeah, and God and Jehovah, Yahweh,
Yah. No, you need to know the name. The name that you will call is Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Okay? You need to know that.
Right.
If it's one thing you need to get from us, it's that name. You have to get it. What did it say? I want maybe you can find it. Get it and pull me out. It says, it will call me, but I know it's my people. I will know it's my people. I think I know which one it is. I'm going to see if I get it out.
I got this here. It's Acts chapter 4, verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. And that name is Yahweh, not Jehovah, not Yahweh, it's Yahweh. That's the Most High God, name in the ancient Hebrew. He is. He's everything. He's this air we feel right now. This breeze. See? He's everything, man. He's our everything. That's why this earth is his footstool, like it says in Isaiah, the 66th chapter. Psalm the 96th chapter. Okay? Like it says in Jeremiah, the 16th chapter, around the 21st verse, these people will know, because they will know about, they will learn about the Most High God Yahweh through his reputation.
Yeah, I got it out. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, starting with verse 8, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the lands, said the Lord Yahweh by Shem Shai, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third should be left therein." So 66% of you Negroes, so-called Negroes, Native American Latinos, are going to die a horrible death, either by the sword, the famine, pestilence, which is going to be those, those lab-created, diseases that the so-called white man is going to create to spray on y'all so that he can justify slaughtering you and then putting you in those FEMA camps, what he call isolation, okay? And the beasts of the field, because the beasts of the field hate you. The Lord is going to feed the beasts of the field with your flesh, your unworthy, wicked, weak flesh, okay? And you women are going to be shocked at your man, who y'all thought was tough. How he's going to scream even louder than you. He's going to scream like a little girl. When them damn white boys come and kick that door down, Paul tie you and beat you with an inch of your damn life. See, all you jakes don't know what time it is for real. Okay? Really, really don't know. Okay? Beat you, hog tie you, slap your fat bitch around. Okay? And show your little doggone monkeys in a cage. Says, I will bring the third part through the fire. I'm going to refine them with silver is refined. I'm going to try them. Us gold is tried. They shall call on my name, which is what? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem. I can never get that.
Yeah, kind of like Lukey.
Yeah, without me actually spitting that.
Practice.
Yeah. So, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. Wait a minute. If you let me give a scenario here. Jake, if you're in bed with your woman, you're doing the thing good, and she goes another Jake's name or another man's name, what is that gonna do? That's gonna make you mad, right? All right. So what do you think when you call him, when you start saying Yah, Jesus, and all that stuff? What did he say? They shall call him my name, his real name, Paleo Hebrew, and I will hear them. I will say that it's my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, my oh. Okay? So we have to call him that name. None of us are going to get out of this without calling that name. I mean, brother, in my dreams, I actually call on the ancient Paleo Hebrew. I call if I'm in a situation in my dream that, if I have a demon that's a little stronger than I was prepared to fight up against, then I call on that name. And sometimes I just get waking up with that sleep or the dream switch into something more pleasant. Okay? Because why? That name has power. A lot of you, that's why the Lord says he's going to laugh at you in your calamity, then you'll call the name. Now, you're going to say Jesus and John, all that stuff. The Lord knows you really trying to call him. But he said he's not going to hear you.
You're not going to have any close.
Yeah.
You've been properly taught what the name was.
Exactly. Yeah. He knows you have a seal for him. He knows he created you. But he knows you're trying to call on him. But when you go into IUIC and ISP and them who are defiling the name, who are blatantly being the most arrogant piece of shit, I don't understand how you're poor in this nation. I don't care how much money you should get. $100 million. Yeah, well, that sounds great to us poor people. It's nothing. And with a click of a button, they can take that from Nate. What are you doing with that money, Nate? How big of a house do you really need? How many cars do you really need? But you play a role. You're entertaining the undesirables. And that's fine. That is fine. I was an undesirable amongst my family, and I was an undesirable amongst people that should have been my friends or people who was around me. I go and look at their Facebook profile, and most of them are self-employed. You know what self-employed is? Another token word of unemployed and I'm broke. That's exactly what that is. Because I already know what the economic status is of the Bahamas. Where I grew up. I already know. It's all tourists. Doesn't matter if you come to school with A's or B's or D's, you will get the same work, which is what? Cleaning Esau's crap at the hotel and plunging toilets. Private school, and you're plunging doggone toilets. Seriously. Okay? So guess what? Who's the loser? Who really is the loser? I'm out here on the highway and the byway, bringing out this truth. They're down there wondering where their next meal is. Huh? Yeah, they're just as old as me. So as you get older in this society, in the Western culture, boy, if you don't have $2 to rub together, you sit the hell out of damn mouth. Because nobody hires the old dusty asshole in this nation. We know that's for a fact. Okay? Because it's age racism. And in fact, these AIs is actually going to be taken over anyways. The fact that they don't need you dumb community college educated doggone people anymore. You're useless. You can't even get the simplest thing done. But you see right here with this abomination. I can spin this around right now so you can kind of take a look at this. Okay. So, and right here, as you can see, I think that's what we're seeing. Fat asses all day. We're going to bring out one or two more and then we're going to close it out.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6 says, the Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bring it down to the grave and bring it up. All right. He needs to kill. All right. He kills the delight and delectable things, like it says in Isaiah 44:9. Okay. 1 Samuel, and I'm going to keep the archive. 1 Samuel 2:7. The Lord Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. There's the reason why we're impoverished right now. In Revelation, St. James, 2nd chapter, so forth. All right, because our transgression against our power, man. Who promised us the world? We just did one thing. The first right laws, that commandments, fear and tremble. Right? We didn't do that. We broke that covenant. That blood oath to be made was without Yahweh. Then he required blood to this day. And he changed darkness. And every time we sin, we're rejected to be punished. Maybe whether he decides to spare us or not, that's part of being under these curses. That's the part of doing these curses details, man. Yeah? That's part of poor right now. You know, when it's strong, might keep on the planet, so elegant, spiritual people on the planet. Most pleasant people to be around, most artistic, so forth. That's the show for time and place for everything. Right now, we're in a time of paradigm shift from wicked leadership to right.
And then in that, this is not going to be a smooth transition. When you think this man is going to go down without a fight, well, you had to think that they'll go again. Okay? And in the meantime, he's going to destroy who he can get destroyed too. You know he can't take on Yahweh Shai. So guess who he's going to go after? It's sure. Okay? We are hostages here, man. In case y'all haven't figured that out yet. We are hostages. And the rescue party is coming. Yahweh Shai is coming. And what happens in a hostage situation? Sometimes you lose quite a bit. But you rescue are these some. God willing, that's us, the 1/3. I don't care what's damn 2/3. We'll see you in the kingdom. That's the truth. I don't know anything else.
Yeah, you can come out of our loins. That's right, Revelation 2 chapter. Gonna bust you back into it.
That's right.
First Samuel chapter 2, verse 8. He raises up the poor out of the dust, and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord Yahweh, and he has set the world upon him. Yasha'Allah, his holy mountain, his monument, his memorial, his remembrance of righteous order, as a royal priesthood, true king, priest, and ruler of the earth. In Genesis 17:6, man. Oath that he made with our forefathers, man, to be carried out on his second holy covenant. All right, this is what we got to live. This is what we have to look forward to, which is forever. But we come out here boldly, man. We understand the precious essence of this gift. Why it's worth fighting for. The way of the gift of faith that you've been given. The fight for this gift, man.
Yeah, we have nothing to lose. We have nothing to gain here in this place. We have nothing to lose in Great Babylon, America, including our life.
Right.
We have nothing to lose here in Great Babylon, America, including our life. And so that's the difference right there. Okay? This is to the death. Right. Your government knows it. Your CIA, your FBI, Biden, Trump, you all know it. The elites, doggone kikes over there in doggone Israel and our land. You know it. Okay? It's on YouTube. We don't hide it. This is to the death. And you're the ones that's going to lose in the end. You can't do nothing to the doggone prophets unless your Yahweh Mashiach allow you to. So, right now, we Yahweh told Pontius Pilate, and well, basically, right about way, I think he said, well, you know, I have the power to call a legion of angels. No, he's saying the Pontius Pilate told Yahweh, I have authority that God wasn't give personally whatever he said. Listen, man, you can't do anything that my father didn't allow you. Exactly. Fuck you, you empty threats. Exactly. That's why he said, I'm gonna give you a mouth. I'm gonna give you a mouth to speak things against people. You can drop for the magistrates. Like, oh, which is going to confound them. They were shaking shit in their doggone trousers. Okay. And as usual, as you just see there, okay, Jake them, led by their horse, okay. I'm no fool, okay, of this doggone house on that they're in. So Lord willing, you edify today. We're going to turn to the east, give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kapandash. The Lord is tell us the cost of great millstone, also likewise brothers out there. But no, this truth, faith, intelligence, in the sheep. Like the brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. He gave us very soon.